Tyler Reddick has won at Kansas and locked himself into the second round of the playoffs. Dale Jarrett, Jeff Burton here to discuss Kansas. DJ, I'm going to start with you. Front row seat for this one. You were able to watch all the laps. What did you think of the performance we saw out of Reddick?
Kind of what we expected, that he would be in the mix. Was that all day? This team and organization has figured out what it takes to make their cars fast throughout an entire run at Kansas. Their drivers do a great job. And Tyler Reddick did everything that he needed. He had the perfect spot on that last and final restart to make the moves that he needed to get this win and move on into the next round. To say that this was a statement by this team and this driver is probably an understatement, because I think these are the kind of performances that we've come to expect out of Tyler Reddick, and see if he can continue that through these playoffs and try to be a part of the championship four.
Yeah, DJ, and still a young team. I mean, you think about it, still relatively young, still a lot of upside. I know that Denny Hamlin's a huge believer in Tyler Reddick. It's why he brought him here, believes he can be the superstar in the future. And, you know as well as I do, man, when you win those late race deals and you can go take the win from everybody else, it just builds so much confidence. It just gets you and your team fired up. They actually mean a little bit more for some reason than when you just go out and dominate, because you just take the win from other people. And I think that makes them I think as the playoffs move forward, we know how important winning is. But there's also something about confidence, performance of the team, the 45 team with Reddick. That I just feel like that the more success they have, the more dangerous they're going to become, because confidence is very, very useful in the playoffs.
DJ, are they going to rename Kansas Speedway 2311 now, with Kurt Busch winning, Bubba winning, Denny Hamlin has won, and now Tyler Reddick?
Pretty incredible, isn't it, to think what has happened there, and how one organization has kind of taken this by storm over the last 2 years with this car. So, yes, my question would be, you would have to think, with everything they know about these cars, how does that translate into some of the tracks that you have coming up? And you think about Texas, you think about Las Vegas coming up, even though we know that all the mile and a halves aren't the same, but there has to be some similarities there with what you do to be so successful here, that you can use part of that to think ahead, look ahead, and say, this is why our hopes are that we can continue this on and maneuver ourselves through these rounds.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Motormouths, presented by Toyota.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.